Can we do knock-knock jokes? Is that... Okay, knock-knock. Interrupting cow. Moo! I realized I wanted to become an actor in 8th grade, and it wasn't really a realization so much as a public declaration, because during a run-through of a play we were doing for drama class, our theater teacher did a little speech afterwards, and she asked anyone if they wanted to be an actor. And I wasn't actually paying attention, I was kind of zoned out, but a friend of mine that I had discussed this with grabbed my hand and raised it because she knew I wanted to be an actor, and I was raising my hand for something I didn't realize. My favorite onstage memory was my last play during Skin of Our Teeth, where I played the character Henry, who is very heavy. He's kind of the amalgamation of all evil, and it's very deep, and at the very end of the play, there's a gun pointed at my head, and the actor has a meltdown as the actor of the character. And during my meltdown, I had a moment of direct address, and in the audience, I could see an old woman grabbing onto her equally old husband, and I just thought to myself, I got you. An actor I would most love to work with would be Adam Driver, because every role he is a part of, he seems very dedicated, and he portrays himself as very professional, and that extends to even his comedy roles, which I find underappreciated. For example, SNL, in his one with Pete Davidson, where he plays the oil baron, or whatever he is, and he never breaks. He commits so fully. Everyone around him is breaking, except him, and I would love to work with someone that dedicated. Bullshit. What do you think I should have done? Would you have hired me if I had checked the box that said I had a mental illness? What kind of choice is that? Tell the truth, you don't get the job, lie, and maybe you won't find out? What would you do? You'd lie. So would you, and so would you. You think just because I'm bipolar, an illness that I am managing, by the way, that I can't do this job? Where half the people we deal with are mentally ill, or are out on the streets because they can't get help, or are too sick to even know that they need help. You wouldn't have refused to hire me if I had a physical handicap, or if I was in a wheelchair, or if I had HIV. No, because it's illegal to discriminate against someone with a physical handicap, and I am handicapped. It's not my fault. I didn't do anything to put this on myself. I have a disease. Look, if I come in and I'm acting all freaky, you, Rita, you tell me to go home, and I'll go. But don't tell me that I can't do this job. Dude, you can't call her. You have to wait 3 days to call a woman. That's the rule. Who came up with that rule? Jesus. Seriously, Jesus started the whole wait 3 days thing. He waited 3 days to come back to life. It was perfect! If he'd have only waited 1 day, a lot of people wouldn't even heard that he died. They would be all, hey Jesus, what up? And Jesus would probably be like, what up? I died yesterday. And they'd be all, oh, you look pretty alive to me, dude. And then Jesus would have to explain how he was resurrected and how it was a miracle. And he's not going to come back on a Saturday. Everybody's busy, doing chores, working the loom, trimming their beards. No, he waits the exact right number of days. 3. Plus, it's Sunday, so everybody's in church already. They're in there all, oh no, Jesus is dead. And then bam! He bursts through the back door, runs up the aisle, and FYI, that's when he invented the high five. 3 days, Ted. We wait 3 days to call a woman because that's how long Jesus wants us to wait.